Hello, I know it's been a while, holidays and everything, but I am back, and here is episode 4, and I had an idea for something I would like to build. I'm just hoping I don't run into... Oh, they seem to be in the same place, so this should be a problem. It's a storage facility, which we clearly need very, very much, but I think once I get it done, it's going to look really, really cool, and so here's hoping it works out. And this will probably take up all of this video and probably another one. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes to actually get the salt dug out and set up. So, yeah, this one's probably just going to be a building episode. I'll try to not have those happen so much. Okay. Try and space those out so we do a lot more exploring because there's much more interest. But for interest to see out in the world than just looking at Minecraft building. But I thought this was a cool idea, and storage is abysmal right now. So, just gonna make a whole bunch of picks right now, because otherwise it might take a while. Well, this is going to take a while regardless, but otherwise I'm going to be sitting here making picks all the time, and that's just not fun. Kinda wishing I had iron, because that would make this go a lot faster. But all the iron got used on the armor, so I don't die from the blasted creepers. I like to do what they're named after conveniently and creep up on you. Hopefully that'll be enough. Let's see. This one may be a bit of a quieter episode too, because, well, it doesn't take too much concentration to carve a wall out. I really don't have much to ramble about. Figured out a long time ago that's what I was doing. Rambling. Hope you enjoy. And I do have to say a massive thank you to my current 1 subscriber, because this channel is nothing without at least one person. If I didn't have the 1 subscriber, I would have stopped making videos and probably not made any more. But as soon as I saw that I actually got 1, I came back to it. Because, like, if there's 1 person willing to watch my content, I'll be willing to make it. Getting a lot of variety stone. At some point, I might actually change out the floors so they look a little neater than random patch. I need some torches though. This excavation is going to take a while, but I don't need a creeper's help to do it, so let's make sure they don't spawn and help. There we go. So that would be interesting. Using a creeper to dig out a room. Well, actually, it'd take more than 1, because they don't blow up that much space. There are mods to make that, so they blow a bigger space, but not sure why you'd want to. Sheer enjoyment of trying to stack a bunch of creepers on each other and watch them blow up half the world, probably, but otherwise. Try and make this go a little bit faster by carving out 2 sections at once. It's hopefully or more than likely going to be longer than it is wide, so that's going to take a minute. I wish it didn't. My intent is to be the unedited base of what other YouTubers are. Because a lot of YouTubers edit their stuff and it looks all pretty and really nice, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I absolutely adore it. I watch far more than I probably should. But I want to, because it took me a long time to figure out even how to start recording on Minecraft, or start recording YouTube videos and stuff, I'm going to be the unedited version, so you kind of get a behind the scenes look of just how this is done, and it's really not as difficult as it may seem at all, thankfully. And there are YouTube videos out there to explain various recording objects, but it just took me forever to figure out what even people were recording with. Oh, yes, and I like making things line up. There. Ooh, that's not a good sign. How long are we? Yeah, let's see if we can go 1 or 2 more back, but I really don't want to end up outside the hill then. Let's test this far back and see what it looks like, and then last thing I want to do is run outside of whatever this hill is. Part of the reason I'm doing this is this will also allow for a second floor, which you will see how I make that here in a minute. Well, not a minute. It's going to be a little bit longer in a minute. Just by default of me having to carve this crap. You will see when I get that far, I guess. Better words for that one. There. Oh, good. Well, this doesn't go all the way down, so that helps, and I'll just change out the blocks later. I'm not going to worry about it now, because I'm going to make the room and everything before I make it perfectly polished, and yeah. I can get all pretty some other time. Pretty is not a minimum requirement for getting it done, thankfully. There. I think that should be big enough. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That'll give me enough room for the staircase, but not much else. I wasn't certain about the actual size of this room because I want to look really cool, but I didn't want it just to be a staircase, so looks like I'm going to be expanding these 2 out on each side and see what that looks like. I was hoping I would get the size right the first time. Apparently, no. Just no. Trying to find out where the light was so I could duplicate it without running over it. Don't want to knock out the light and then have darkness, because that could be a problem. There we go. Now I can knock it out without a problem. That's one side done. Probably should throw torches back here. It seems to be getting a little too dark. We'll pull out to this side and see how it looks. Well, I hope this last peg is enough. Doubt it will be. That's okay, it'll give a chance to clean out all the stupid cobblestone. Okay. Well, the camera's broke. There's a tunnel underneath that house. That's going to make this awful more. Why did my screen break? This is weird. Okay, it's only from over here that it seems to be broken. And as soon as I remove that block, it fixed itself. That was weird, but that also tells me we're probably not that far from that rip I found earlier. Not encouraging. I was planning on doing an underground house because then I can just dig and build however the heck I want, and it ends up looking really cool because that gets built a lot on the online worlds we do. And by we, of course, I mean me and Dire Insomniac. Then there, I knocked out the light without paying attention. Who I will do more tandem videos with eventually, once this computer can handle it again. It's had more issues than I can count, but the current issue seems to be logic board. The keys don't want to work half the time, which is a problem. Serious problem. Okay. So his videos are currently on pause until that gets fixed, and we just can't afford it right now. Fact of life there. Especially considering how expensive computers are, or Macs are, considering that's his current preferred brand. Probably need another pick, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple of those. Well, I hope I split it. They're genius. Okay. That seems to be the random storage chest. Doesn't seem to have enough room. This is food only. Well, crap. No. That one. That. See if we've got room in this one. There. I cleaned out the inventory. There's. Oh, crap. Food. Nope. See, told you I wouldn't pay attention to that. Same thing Cindy does. Don't even remember it when I'm playing at all. Granted, I'm not used to playing with it. Most of the time I play on peaceful, which means it's irrelevant. Okay, now to remember the recipe for... This is the recipe. I'm going to need a lot more of these. Try and remember the... Yep, that's the right one. Okay. The recipe for these, because... Still used to the old recipe, because I was playing that far longer than I've been playing 1.8, so... Plus I go back and play the others quite frequently, because Delta 12 is not going to be enough, but let's just get start outlined, I guess. Yeah, as I figured, it's not going to be anywhere near enough. This might just be too close. Guess it won't be once, and it's not that far, I don't know. That one will be a debate for later. I hear you. Granted, it could be on this side of the wall and why I can't see it. Why did I suddenly get a fence back? Well, let's go put this down. Decide to pop out of nowhere. What the hell? Shoot. Oh, and there's a wheat then. But... This isn't going to be anywhere near enough either, so we're just going to have to convert the rest of this. It's not like we don't know where the trees are kept. So, getting more shouldn't be that much of a problem, really. There. I think the sun just cooked a zombie. So I don't know why it suddenly now cooked a zombie. It's been daylight from what I can tell. This should be enough. There we go. And the question is, do we now have enough wood to make boxes? Not that. There's 13 in there, none in there. Well, this just got slightly delayed because we were going to need it for the stairs too, unless we make those out of stone. Yeah, we'll probably make those out of stone, because that I have plenty of. We're going to need it for all the boxes. I see nothing. Okay, that was weird. And now the world's all nice and silent again. Almost creepy silent, but anyway. We're gonna have to plant more trees soon. Make a nice flat area for that at some point. Ooh, well, that's not nice. Well, I may not have enough to do everything I want to do, but hopefully this will be enough to just give you the general idea of what I plan on doing, and I'll have to make more later because I'm not staying out there at night at all. actually, I made a fair bit of wood, so it should be fine. We'll leave that for later. There we go. See, we put chests around this top portion. And yes, I will eventually get them all filled in. As of right now, that's more than I need anyway. All of this will continue to be dug out. Except this portion will be dug out a little bit separately. Of course, we must have the staircase. And then underneath the staircase, or once I get the staircase down to a level I like, this will also be storage. And that'll also allow us access to a lower area where we hopefully will have less to worry about either running outside the hill or, yes, not necessarily into something else, because that's going to be a problem, it looks like, anyway. Thank you, Cheaty Game View. Weird game glitch. That basically told us at some point we are going to run into that rip. Very good thing I made extras. Now give me 1 second, because I'm running a timer to make sure I try not to go over 30 minutes, and I so far haven't. So, hopefully I'll at least be able to get the framework done, and then in another episode do more polishing on it. And of course finish adding chests and all of that stuff. And obviously once I get this down to its decided level, then the rest of this will be, these square walls will be dug out, so it doesn't look like a little square down here. Well, it's probably still gonna look like a square, because if you hadn't noticed, though I'm sure you have by this point, that's my room default shape is square. Staircase is almost done. I'll probably go down 1 or 2 more. Nah, 1 more. Then this bottom room can be as big or as small as we need it. We may actually leave the bottom room just framed out for now like this, because we're obviously not going to need storage. I'm going to put the stairs in obviously, but we're not going to need storage right away. But when we do need it, at least it's already set up, and then we can build any rooms we want to off of this. I don't know why I'm jumping up here. I already have some stairs on me. There. And that is going far deeper than I thought it would. I was actually mentally thinking it would be shallower than this, but I guess this gives us maybe a more deep look, because it's not really necessary that it's shallow at all anyway. Do a basic ring real fast, so I remember how tall I want the walls for this particular room. And so I can kill all my pigs eventually. That's okay, it's not like their source material's running low. I don't know how I'm gonna reach that ceiling. I guess I can from parts of it, but the middle circle is gonna be interesting. Ooh, square. Yeah, circles. Minecraft. No thanks. Ooh. And in case we actually needed any of it, which we might soon, go on. Or we put the potion stuff underneath the stairs if we wanted. That would be cool. Not like you ever really need that big of an area, and it would allow for storage just fine, because it's already the storage area. But that still tries a trip to the nether, and at some point, a trip underground to dig up bunches of obsidian, neither of which sound wonderfully appealing at the moment, but will be done. I guarantee you right now, I am no good at potion making, but I really haven't had much experience with it, because I really haven't needed to, so if I get them wrong, or have to look up the recipes, yeah, that's gonna come with the territory. It's nothing to do. There we go. Base bottom is set. Go up here, go around, access all the chests, and look down below, and there'll be, once that's all fleshed out, more chests down there. I think it looks pretty good. Makes it a more interesting floor plan at the very least. I was kind of figuring at some point we just make any chests that are up here, and there probably will be a few more, into just random storage chests for useless stuff, and stick all the good stuff in the back storage area, and of course label all the chests so I know what's in them. But things like cobblestone and stuff could stay up here, and then eventually when I end up with too much, because that's going to happen, just, I don't know, start using it for building or building it or whatever. Oh, well that's sad. Or did I? Okay, maybe I never did actually hold that because there was no point. Never mind. I thought it had unhoed itself. I guess it has to be hoed before it can be unhoed. Go. Those are replaced, and that'll fill in 5 of these. If I use the right tool, a pick is just not gonna work. Perfect. Oh, little brat. Now I have to go whack grass, because that one didn't want to give any. Well, this goes in the food department anyway, unless I've got seeds in here. No, of course not. Well, let's go smack some grass. It's daytime again. Should probably actually step... Ooh, I should plot that before I get off. But, let's go smack some grass and get a seed. I don't like holes. Maybe one of these days I'll make it less of a box. Who knows? Ooh, grass. Sell it. Go down here and smack it. Well, that didn't take long. Yay. Grab this and then head in, replace that seed, and my lovely little timer is saying that's pretty much about the time we've got, so thankfully that won't actually take multiple videos. Get something a little more exciting next time. Like go finding stuff to fill that storage area with, I guess. That's move this so we can fill in the rest of the sugarcane. See if any others landed down here. No, looks of it. Good. Well, that's completely done too. So, any sugarcane now will be for paper, which we'll convert this first section into. After I put that down. Yay, paper! Yay, books! Yay, the first bookshelf. Sweet. That is definitely going very well then. So we actually got to the first bookshelf done. Now we just need somewhere to stick it. There. All filled in. I'm not going to be sticking it here. But we could branch it off of here. Should have plenty of space to throw in one there. Yeah. We just make a doorway here, because that's not going to get in the way of that any. I know. We'll do this. So I remember it's going to happen. There we go. Now I won't forget to actually finish making it. At some point when we actually have enough books for it to be relevant. But the major project for today is done. Yay, we now have storage space. So we don't have to, and yes, I will organize the chest at some point. So we don't have to actually worry about where we're going to stick all this crap that we keep getting. Or making, like this. I don't need the other two right now. Anyway, well, with this done, this started, our first bookshelf done, the wheat almost finished, and the sugarcane all the way around our moon pool. I guess we call this the end of the episode. And maybe I will carve this out the next episode. I know that's 2 building episodes in a row. Sorry. Hopefully it won't take long. Didn't think it would. Don't need a giant library. And then maybe do some wander exploring, because one, we need stuff to fill all these new chests with, and getting and actually going out in the world and possibly being blown up is more than likely far more exciting than watching me build boxes. Or carve out boxes. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.